Good day, everyone. So, our lesson is about appreciating waste management. Learning targets. At the end of the module, students will be able to first describe the actual situation in the Philippines about waste management. So, students will explore and analyze the current state of waste management in the Philippines. This includes examining issues such as overflowing landfills, improper segregation, pollution from plastic waste, and challenges in waste collection and disposal. Second, appreciate waste management strategies and suggest measures to combat improper waste disposal. So, students will learn about effective waste management, such as the three R's: reduce, reuse, recycle, proper segregation, composting, and government programs like Ecological Solid Waste Act or RA 9003. By understanding these strategies, they will be able to propose innovative and practical solutions to address improper waste disposal in their community. So we have three waste management methods in the Philippines. First is economic growth and urbanization contribute to waste generation. So, as the Philippines continues to develop economically, industries, businesses, and households consume more products, leading to an increase in waste. Urbanization also results in more commercial establishments, factories, and construction projects, all of which produce large amounts of waste. The widespread use of plastic packaging, disposable products, and electronic devices further adds to the growing waste problem. Without proper waste management systems in place, cities struggle to keep up with this increasing volume of waste, leading to issues like overflowing landfills, population, and environmental degradation. So, second is rapid population growth increases waste production. So, the Philippines has a fast growing population, which means more people generate daily waste. As communities expand, waste collection and disposal services often become inadequate, especially in urban, poor, and rural areas where resources are limited. More people also mean higher consumption of food, clothing, and consumer goods, leading to an increased demand of packaging and disposable materials. When waste management systems fail to keep up with the rising population, problems such as illegal dumping, clogged drainage system, and contamination of water sources become more common, affecting public health and the environment. Hi. Last is poor solid waste management is still prevalent despite existing laws. Although the Ecological Solid Waste Management Act or RA 9003 was enacted to promote proper waste segregation, recycling, and responsible disposal, many areas in the Philippines still struggle with enforcement. Some local governments lack of infrastructure, funding, and personnel and personnel to implement waste management programs effectively. Additionally, public awareness and discipline regarding proper waste disposal remain a challenge, as many households and businesses still mix biodegradable and non biodegradable waste. While some communities resort to open burning or illegal dumping due to lack of waste collection services. Those poor waste management practices contribute to air and water pollution, flooding during heavy rains, and hazards such as spread of diseases.
Republic Act of 9003 is a Ecological Solid Waste Management Act of 2000. This law establishes a systematic, comprehensive, and ecological waste management program in the Philippines. And we have here the key principles. First is the segregation at source, sorting waste at homes and businesses into a biodegradable, non-biodegradable, recyclable, and spatial waste. And proper transportation, storage, and disposal. Safely moving, storing, and disposing of waste, with residuals going to sanitary landfills. and ban on incineration, prohibits burning waste to protect air quality, promotes recycling and composting. Lastly, role of LGUs. LGUs manage waste collection, segregation, disposal, and enforcement of waste management plans.
Waste management methods in the Philippines. We have three waste management methods. First, landfills. These are designated areas where waste is buried to manage garbage safely. Sanitary landfills are designed to prevent pollution by using liners and waste treatment system. Second, 3Rs, which is reduce, reuse, recycle. This is a waste management approach that encourages for reduce is using less waste, like for example, avoiding single-use plastics. For reuse, finding new ways to use items instead of throwing them away. For recycle is processing materials like plastic, paper, and metal to make new products. And lastly, composting. It is a natural process where biodegradable waste like food scraps and leaves is broken down into nutrient rich in soil, which can be used by gardening and farming.
This slide shows what composting is. It's a natural decomposition of organic matter, turn food waste into nutrient fertilizer. The benefits of composting include reducing the food waste in landfills, lowering the methane emissions, and reducing organic fertilizer, which decreases the need of chemical fertilizer. So there are three types of composting. First is aerobic composting, which uses the oxygen to break down the materials. Next is anaerobic composting. It breaks down the waste without oxygen, and the last is worm composting, which is we use the worm to turn organic waste into fertilizer.
What is recycling? Recycling is the process of turning old materials into new products instead of throwing them away. There are four types of recycling. 1. Protects the environment. Recycling reduces pollution, conserves natural resources, and protect wildlife and ecosystem. 2. Save money. Recycling reduces waste disposal costs for individuals, business, and governments. And 3. Create jobs. Recycling creates jobs in waste management, recycling facilities, and related industries. And the last one, 4. Educate people. Recycling can help educate people about the importance and protecting the environment.
So, before we end our discussion, we have a saying. It says, let's commit to building a sustainable future now. So, this means taking responsibility and immediate action to protect the environment and ensure a better quality of life for future generations. It emphasizes the need for sustainable practices such as proper waste management, conservation of natural resources, and reducing pollution to create a healthier and more balanced world. So, this statement encourages individuals, communities, and governments to make conscious choices today that will lead to long term environmental and societal benefits. So that ends our discussion. Thank you for watching and listening. We hope that you've learned from our lesson.